All right, so I wanted to jump in here and show you what it looks like when you actually have the profit boosters on your website. So obviously I couldn't show you show you someone's product page because that's actually confidential. But what I wanted to do is actually show you the results of actually having the profit boosters on each one of your pages, your product page and your add to cart page. So let's go through it. All right, so here's your product page without the profit boosters on there. All right, so you're converting at about 19.5%. It's right here, 19.5%. After you install them onto your site, you see your profit, you see your conversion rate boost by, what is that, 93%. So this is the before, and traffic is obviously going from your product page to your add to cart page, right? So you go from 19.5% and then you jump all the way up to 20.3%. So right there, and right there, that's already a 93% boost right there. So now we go to your add to cart page, right? Go over here to your add to cart page. This is before you add the profit boosters on there. You're at 3.1%. Then once you add them to your cart, you're at 4.41%. That's 133% boost right there in your profits. And then this traffic just continues to these customers just continue to move down your funnel on your site. So now right here they get to the checkout page, 2.5% before, boom, after 3.32. That's a 78% boost right there. All right, before. Jump right back over here to it. All right. All right, so before, your overall conversion rate 1.78%. After, 2.31. That's a 53% boost in profits. So now now that we're in here, it's like, okay, well, that's all well and cool, but what about the money? All right, so I'm glad you asked about that. $94,000 before you add the profit boosters. After the profit boosters, $122,155. I think I'd rather have, for not changing anything, continue to spend the same amount of money I'm spending in ads, having $122,000 inside the bank versus having what was it before, $94,000. I take the six figures in the bank. So now for my people that's on mobile, here's what your numbers look like. All right, so mobile, you're at, before you add the profit boosters onto your site, you're at 1957. All right. After you add the profit boosters onto your site, you're at 2031. That's a 74% boost right there. So that's a 74% boost right there. All right, let's do it again. Let's go over here to your cart. Over at your cart, you're at 3.5, right? And then you add the boosters onto your cart. Boom, you're at 4.35, and that is that's 130% boost right there, just from your cart, sending people over to checkout, right? All right, now let's go to the checkout page, starting the checkout process. So you add, what is this, 248, and then you come up over here, and then boom, now you add 324. So right there in and of itself, that's roughly so that's 75, right? So that's a 75% boost right there. And then your overall on mobile, you had 1.75, and then coming right up over here on mobile, that puts you at 50%. So that puts you at a 50% boost in conversions. So again, that's cool, but let's see what the bag looks like. All right, so before the profit boosters, 88,000. After the profit boosters, 109,000. As you can see, you keep coming up after you add the profit boost. You keep coming up on the six figure mark just by doing the same thing that you've been doing. The only thing that you're doing is you're just adding the profit boosters to your site. So that's pretty much what it looks like. You can you have your product page. We had the 3-line system. We had 2 of the lines of the 3-line system here, and then we had 1 line of the 3-line system here. And then you have your You have your before money, and then you have your after money, right? You have your before money, and then you have your after money, right? So again, having that before money is a lot better. The after money is a lot better. All right. So that's a walkthrough of once we actually add the profit boosters onto your store. Now you can see what the results are. All right.